The imagination, if you can dream it, you can be it. Without it, we live a one-layered, colorless life. When we give it over, we allow transformation to occur without us. Researchers on PTSD, such as Bessel van der Kolk in his book, The Body Keeps the Score. Do you know that book, anyone? On trauma, yeah. Note that trauma literally narrows the imagination. The brain's survival circuits get locked in place, and the ability to imagine alternatives, right, safety or hope or a future, shrinks. Healing often comes when people begin to imagine more again, a safe place, a supportive relationship, that they can go outside of their homes safely. They can imagine a different tomorrow. In other words, imagination is literally what helps the nervous system move from survival into new life. But when imagination dries up, empire steps in. Exploiting others through dominant power and coercion is the epitome of this text today that we are exploring. Worshiping mammon, money, power, there's a lot of different interpretations, over God or life and love. We've seen this play out in real time just this week, every day probably for a millennia. Think of the recent Jimmy Kimmel situation when profit and power dictate who gets to speak. Free speech becomes collateral damage. Whether or not you agree with anything that anyone is saying, without imagination, exploitation ruled by mammon has the opportunity to take over. Because mammon rules by force. When we give up the power of our collective imagination, we make room for empire to exploit us, and always, and this is important, always, it is the most vulnerable among us who are crushed first.